Hey yo, what is up FPG fam? Further here and welcome back to another Aether Gazer video. Today we're going to be talking about the next must pull. I've been getting this question a lot and so I wanted to address it in today's video. So I do hope you get some value from today's video and I do hope you enjoy. Now before we jump in and talk about the next must pull, I have to give a massive shout out to the sponsor of the channel, Gamer Subs. If you want anything from Gamer Subs, whether that be a waifu cup, waifu shirt, or just some Gamer Subs in general, go ahead and click the link in the description down below. Use my code Further Beyond Gaming at checkout. Gives you 10% off everything in the store, so it helps you save. You don't pay full price, and then it also directly helps out the channel so we can do bigger and better things. So thank you guys so much. I do truly appreciate all the support. Also, a massive shout out to Flux for this CN schedule for the banners. I do truly appreciate it. I always reference this when I'm wondering what's coming up next. So I'll have this linked in the description down below for you guys to check out. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump into who the next must pull is. Once again, I've been getting this question a lot because there have been a lot of new players joining the game of Aether Gazer as of late, which is fantastic. Also, we have a lot of free-to-play players wondering what they should be doing with their premium currency. Now, of course, if you're a whale, megalodon, leviathan, any one of those, you're going to be pulling regardless, right? It doesn't matter. But this is, once again, free-to-play players, new players, and also another context to put on top of that is for the meta, right? If you want your account to be the best that it possibly can be, if you're not too concerned with that, then you're just going to be pulling the modifier that you enjoy the most, that fits your gameplay style. Now, when Global first released, we knew who the modifiers were in terms of must pull, right? And that was Aether and that was Hades. We all knew that Aether was going to be the best support character that you can have in the game, so she was priority number one, and then we knew Hades was going to be the best DPS in the game, so she was priority number one right next to Hera. So everybody was hoarding and saving for those two modifiers in general. Now that we passed them, we've gotten Shu, who essentially should have been a skip. I mean, she was on the standard banner, she was a very cool modifier, but if you weren't using your standard tickets for her and you were wondering if you should have used your limited, no, she was a skip. And then we moved from there, we had Athena, who once again a very cool modifier, but she was only on the limited and she was essentially a skip as well, right? And then we had the man Oceanus. Now if you were asking me, you should have skipped Shu with your standard, skipped Athena with your limited, and then used your standard for Oceanus. Oceanus is that good. I have plenty of videos on the channel for you to check out. I'll probably have some linked at the end of this one showcasing how good this man is. He is incredibly strong and incredibly fun. So if you want to know standard wise, standard voucher wise, who you should be spending it on, Oceanus is one of them. But we have another guy that we need to talk about. After that, we do have Marduk. If we're following the CN schedule, which we have been as of late, Marduk should be the next on the limited banner. He came out on CN on November 10th. Oceanus on October 20th on CN. Now on Global, he came out on October 24th for Global. So realistically, we're looking at Marduk coming out on November 14th or 15th. Give or take a day or two. So we should be getting some information about him relatively soon on the Global social media pages. But I think Marduk is going to be a skip as well. Even though he's very cool, he's very unique, I think he would be a skip in terms of limited vouchers or limited tickets, right? Moving on from there, we do have Anubis. Now, Anubis is a fan favorite. He's very cool for many different reasons, and he is incredibly strong. I think Anubis would be the one that you would use your standard banner tickets for if you didn't use it on Oceanus. And he should be standard on Global because if I'm not mistaken, he was standard on CN. So Anubis would be the next one that you would use your standard vouchers or tickets for, but I don't think you should use your limited for him, even though he's incredibly strong, incredibly cool. And once again, it just depends, you know, if you really like him, go for him. But we also have an Hera rerun apparently that should be coming on Global as well. And if you miss Global, so once again, if you're a new player, which we've been getting a lot of new players as of late, if you missed out on Hera's banner, then she would be the priority to use your limited vouchers on, because once again, she is certainly a must pull. You have to have her. She's that good, right? So Aether would be the ones that you would use your limited banner on. She would be the must pull for you if you're a new player. But if you are a player since the beginning, you already have Aether, whatever the case may be, then you're going to be skipping this banner as well, unless you're using standard on Anubis. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you're still with me. And that would be around December 4th or 5th. Once again, give or take a day or two, 5th or 6th. So Moving on from there, we have S Thor. S Thor is absolutely a fan favorite. People have been saving for her since the beginning. I have been wanting this modifier on the game for such a long time. She looks so cool. She looks so unique, so fast, so fun, and she's going to be incredibly strong as well. She's going to be doing a lot of damage. But is she the next must pull after Hades, after Hera? Is she the next must pull to get? No, she's not. And you're going to see the reason why. As cool as she is and as strong as she's going to be, I don't believe she is, for all intents and purposes, quote unquote, the next must pull, especially with your limited vouchers, right? And she should be coming around Christmas time. It's going to be very tempting. I know a lot of people are going to be pulling for her anyways, but I don't think she's the next must pull, right? And then we have Living Soul Osiris rerun after Thor, which makes sense because you want to pair the two. So if you don't have Living Soul Osiris already, Thor, her stock kind of drops a little bit, albeit she'll probably be strong even without Osiris. You definitely want to pair the two. But then you have a rerun, so then you have to think about going for Osiris, which I think she's a skip for all intents and purposes as well. And then we have Flame Tear after the Osiris rerun. And Flame Tear, once again, as cool as he is, which he's incredibly cool, and as strong as he's going to be, which he's going to be strong, he's not going to be the next must pull either. So you're going to be skipping here as well. There's a lot of skips going on, but you're asking me who the next must pull is, right? So we're getting to that here in just a second, but you're definitely going to be skipping him. And the main reason why is because you have Jinwoo coming here in 2.0. Jinwoo should be free on global because she was free on CN, and she's the flame DPS that is going to trump Flame Tear anyways, and she comes right after him. So it doesn't make sense going for Flame Tear unless, once again, he's a must pull for you specifically because you just like how cool he is, because Jinwoo's just going to replace him, and you can probably double S her because she's going to be free, so you're going to get a copy of her already, and then you can pull her. So yeah, there's that. But after Flame Tear is Hades. Now, once again, for my new players, if you missed out on Hades banner, this is the next must pull for you. So far, the must pulls that we have had, if you're a new player, if you're just joining the game and you missed these banners, is Hera and Hades. These are the must pulls, right? This is if you want your account to be the best that it possibly can be and you care about the meta. So Hades would be the next must pull, and then we have Ling Wong. Now Ling Wong is very, very good. Very good. And in most scenarios, I would say 95% of any other scenario, I would say Ling Wong is the next must pull, right? Because she is a very good modifier. But we have a certain modifier that's coming up here in just a second that I think is ideally the next must pull. But she's very, very good. But you're going to be skipping, right? And then we have Meng. And Meng is a very, very cool character, once again, just like the other ones. But I don't think he's the next must pull. I believe the next must pull is Gang Chen. I think if you are trying to make your account the best that it can be, and you want to have the next must pull on your account, I think Gang Chen would ideally be the next must pull. Now we're talking about must pull, right? Have to have. It would be Gang Chen. Now, could you realistically, like, let's say, for example, pull for Thor and then save up and still be able to get Gang Chen? Yeah, probably. You could probably do that, but you're asking me who the next must pull is. It's Gang Chen. She's the next must pull. She checks all the boxes, right? She is a fantastic looking modifier. She's going to have plethora of different skins. She has a very fun and unique gameplay style. She is a support and a DPS. So she checks all the boxes. She is the next must pull by far, hands down, bar none. Once again, if you don't have Hades already, and if you don't have Hera already, if you're a new player, they would be priority. And then Gang Chen would be the next one, right? And you would realistically be skipping all of these modifiers unless, you know, you just want to have Thor. You grab Thor, and then you can save all the way to Gang Chen and then grab Gang Chen, right? And then you would be set. That's something that you could do. Or you grab Hera, you grab Hades, save, and then you may have a chance at Gang Chen, right? So this would be realistically the next must pull. She's just that good. She's that good, and that's a modifier that you're going to want to have on your account. But that's just my 2 cents. That's just my opinion, and my opinion is subjective. So you may have a different way of going about it and a different way of wanting to do this. And your account is different than mine and different from others. So you may have a modifier here that you would want to have on your account that is a need for you, right? But anyways, I do hope you once again found this video to be of some value. I do hope you enjoy, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name is Cody. You call me further. I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.